Howdy dorks! Good afternoon, it's Unchowder, it's Dwarf Fortress time. Hooray! Welcome to episode 1 of a new series. Hopefully we get a nice clean start to something new here. If you've been following along in previous episodes, you'll know that things have gone quite weird in our other long-standing save, our other world gen. So today we're going to start fresh. Long story short, I made a new world. The world is already made. I know exactly what it's going to look like. We're just going to kind of hop into it and start doing stuff. But that's the plan for today. Howdy, JM. How's it going? Hooray! Happy Thursday. How's your week been? I spent a bit of time fiddling with Dwarf Fortress in the background between streams, and I think I have it figured out. There was a patch that supposedly fixed a persistent crash bug, so I think that has helped. But I've also uninstalled Dwarf Fortress entirely and reinstalled it, and I think that has helped a bit. I was testing things around. I was in adventure mode for a little bit just to see if it was crashing in the same way. Like previously, it was crashing after like every 10 minutes in adventure mode. It felt like so. I just was in adventure mode for a bit and it didn't crash on me. So I'm hoping that means that we're beyond the super crashy parts. If the game continues to be crashy and weird, then I am going to straight up get us out of the beta branch, and we're just going to wait for adventure mode to come out and into the full release, come out into the main branch, and maybe we'll revisit at that point. But I think we'll be okay. Intense but okay. Off tomorrow to visit our wedding venues and knock some heads together. Excellent. Hopefully that's more on the enjoyable side than not. It's a stressful process, but also it's a fun process, I think. Maybe it's one of those type 2 things. It's fun after the fact. That's pretty sure. But yeah, the main thing that you'll want to know about our new world, our brand new Dwarf Fortress world, is that I have installed 2 mods. We have 2 workshop mods going on right now. We were looking at them in the last episode. Unicorn top. Oh, this is Samus. It's kind of unicorn colors though. You can she's in there. Behind the cat. What was I gonna say? I'm hoping that is audio cool. I don't know. I feel like I need to revisit my audio settings. Samus cool. I love Samus. Samus is probably my favorite franchise character. Just the bit I could see look like a horn. I could see that. Oh, like this. It's like it's the S, right? It's the pointy S. Anyway, the main thing to know about this world is that I installed a visual pack that doesn't change the landscape, but it does add new, like, more graphics to all the things that can happen on the ground, so the ground itself looks more varied. The mod was saying that these are things that have been in Dwarf Fortress this whole time, but it's adding like a bunch of individual art assets too, so the game is visually as diverse as it is under the hood. So that's kind of cool. And then the other thing that we've added is playable kobolds, which I'm quite excited about. Like the game has kobolds by default, but they don't really form civilizations, and they're definitely not playable. Like by default, you can only play as dwarves. But this mod fleshes them out and turns them into a whole playable race, and that's what we're gonna do. I like playing with both Samus versions in Smash. Yes, absolutely. Samus is great in Smash. Samus is one of my mains. Other than, like, Yoshi's probably my favorite, but Samus was my main for a long time in Smash. What are they? What are kobolds? Do you not know what kobolds are? I guess I assume they're like I assume that there's something that everyone knows about, but maybe not. You'll see. Today's episode is brought to you by rain. The thing that I really wish we had right now. It is so warm outside. but also viewers like you, clicking on buttons down there and hanging out and lurking in here and watching the VODs and joining the Discord and the like and the follow and all that good stuff. That's the fall autumn shower that I'm wishing for right now. So, yes, hooray! We're gonna hop into it here. I have the game going. Also, we're gonna go back to Dwarf Fortress music for just a little bit. The Fortress mode music is the same, but there's a whole new soundtrack for Adventure mode. So I definitely want to listen to that. I want to do some gaming with the good old Dwarf Fortress music. That being said, we're gonna start with a fortress. Sorry, I feel really derailed. I really derailed your neat intro. Whatever. I mean, I didn't have that many rails to start with. But yes, here we are. So my goal, my thought here, the cool thing that we're gonna be doing with this set of streams, I guess, it's like I want to do adventure mode, but I also want to do fortress mode. So we're essentially gonna do both at the same time. Is my plan. This is my plan going forward. We have a fresh world. We're going to start a kobold fortress. We're going to start in a new fortress mode embark where we are the kobold civilization. And then every year we're going to do an adventure. So we're going to do a year of fortress, and then at the next spring we're going to retire the fortress and then create an adventure, and then they're going to interact with that fortress in some way. And then they will have an adventure, and then they will either retire or die or whatever. And then we're gonna go back to the fortress and reclaim it, and then play another year, and then do another adventure. That's my plan. That's the plan right now. And there's some neat interactions that we can do in that sense. We could be like a hearth person and take official quests. We can make our fortress really geared for being able to support adventurers, like making a whole bunch of steel gear for our kobolds, and do things like that. I'm hoping that will be interesting at the very least, or at the very least playable is my plan. So here we are, the Planets of Enchanting. This is a 100-year-old world. It's also a smaller world physically. It's like just one big island, which means the game is gonna run a little bit better. There's a little bit less landscape for us to run around in, but like in our last world, we spent so much time in our last world and we only saw half of it. Like we didn't even touch 2/3 of the continents that were in that world, so I don't feel the need to make a gigantic world. So we're gonna do fortress mode, see how fast this goes. But here we are. Here's our entire world. Oh, you'll also notice volcanoes. I got fancy with the world gen settings a bit. We were doing that a little bit at the end of the stream last time, but I kept fiddling with it off stream, and now this world is littered with volcanoes. All of these, like, look at this. This is just Volcano Town. There's 2 volcanoes on this island, there's one there. There's a human hamlet just at the base of this volcano here, the Euphoric Blaze. That's not ominous. There's 3 volcanoes here. There's 4 volcanoes here. There's 1 there. There's 2 over here. There's 2 there. Like, this is ridiculous. This should give us some neat places to embark to at the very least. The other thing that I did, this world only has 1. Oh, look, this is another human hamlet just right on top of a volcano. See, I want to visit these kinds of places in adventure mode. That's the thing that we're gonna do. Because I'm really curious how the game plopped a human hamlet down on top of a volcano like that. And these are what, monasteries? Clam Boot? Calm Boot. Both good. Matched Mortal. Ooh. But this world only has 1 cave layer. By default, Dwarf Fortress world have like 3 layers of caves, and they'll span the entire continent. This only has 1 layer of caves. So there'll be fewer things going on as far as like random cavefish people coming off the edge of the map and just completely destroying our fortress. It'll be a little more manageable in that sense. So yeah, that's this world. Here's our big old world. And there's like, look at all these volcanoes down here too. This is just ridiculous. I don't think there are any civilizations down here, but I don't know. We could make one if we really wanted to. But if we go to choose origin civilization, you'll see that there are 3 dwarven civilizations and 2 kobold civilizations. Hooray! I think I want to choose this northern one here. Basically, I have northern and southern kobolds. These have 1,500 over 21 sites. These have 1,900 over 29 sites. Holy cow. So maybe we'll be the underdogs. Kobolds! Kobolds! Yes, that is the goal here. So we're gonna be part of the Serpent of Baths. The mod also like changes the names of a bunch of positions. So instead of kings, we have the winged one, which is who's named Crow Polish Fools, which is a great name. And then there's even 2 different ruins we have available to us. I don't think we're gonna start that way. Maybe we should check those out in adventure mode though. Maybe we should start near here so that we can adventure to these ruins if we really wanted to. Legit haven't come across this before, by the way. You mean just kobolds in general? Because they're not unique to Dwarf Fortress at all. House Spirit. Oh, I guess so there's a bunch of different versions of kobolds, I think. I wonder how back they actually go as far as like folklore goes. Legit never have. Interesting. You'll find them in things like World of Warcraft. A bunch of different fantasy settings will have kobolds of one fashion or another. But at least in our Dwarf Fortress context, and in a lot of the places that they show up, they're basically descendants from dragons, but they're like the little helper lizards that dragons would have. So they're like draconic in some senses, but they're more tiny. they're usually small, like smaller than a person, probably smaller than dwarves even, in a lot of stories. But they're associated with dragons. They're like little lizard people, and I don't know, they're fun. I'm trying to remember of where I've even seen them a whole bunch. Like they'll show up in D&D, and like Pathfinder and things like that. They're not goblins. They're not related to like orcs and stuff, but they're like little dudes. They're usually enemies. They're usually low power as far as like encounters go. But they're like descended from dragons or associated with dragons in some way. The earliest known use of the word kobold occurred in 13th century Middle High German, refers jokingly to figurines made of wood or wax. Interesting. Interesting. Kobold household spirit tends to be ascribed red hair and beard, according to Jacob Grimm. I think they're definitely one of those things that have changed a lot over time. Like even if you just look up World of Warcraft kobold, they look like little rat people with candles on their head. But I think there's something about the candle in folklore. But that was like their most prominent feature in World of Warcraft. They're just little guys running around being like, take candle. And that was like their whole deal. But then in other instances, you'll see them be like part dragon, essentially. Okay, so then as far as where we're gonna go here, candles, wax, fireplaces seem to be their vibe. Interesting. I guess that makes... those are related to each other, at least. I wonder how it all started. I also wonder, like, when they started to become associated with dragons. I think that's probably just a modern fantasy thing that did that. Where do we want to go? We could do... I mean, we mostly just want to make sure that we have flux and iron, right? That might be all I care about. I don't want a heavy aquifer. I do want a river. We probably want a river. Maybe we'll say either. I've also set this world to have fewer... Well, actually, I don't know that I succeeded in doing that. It might still have minerals everywhere. But I was trying to reduce how frequent their minerals were, but I don't know that I actually succeeded in doing that in this world, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. That's the main thing. And I think we're gonna aim for over here. Oh, we could even do like this volcano here. I bet you there's no one here. Match found. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so like we could be on this volcano and have some river, potentially. We might have to make like a larger embark to do that. It's interesting that they're all spaced out like that. I wonder if it's just there's all these things are everywhere. Look at all this. This is what? These are elven forest retreats. Holy cow. We could also come up here. There's a volcano here. Oh, and there's a river right there. And we do have iron and flux and dwarves and humans and goblins and elves. No vegetation, or there's vegetation but no trees. You probably want trees. Though of course we can always go down to the caves. There's also... Is it just the one volcano? Oh, there's a volcano there too. There's just 2 volcanoes right there. Hilarious. And there's one over here. Somewhere? I saw it on the world map. Or maybe that's just a mountain. It's just a mountain. The Barb of Umbras. That's a good mountain name. There's also these... I think this is an underground highway. There's a dwarven fortress with a big intersection there. That's interesting. I think these are underground highways. Wow, they really went all out. Seem to have a very similar route to goblins, but later fantasy took the waxy doll candle as inspiration to separate them out and link them to dragons, then later make them dragon-like. Interesting. Seems like even in early D&D they were cat or dog-like little house elf things. Huh. I believe that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the first time I saw like a lizard-like kobold. I'm wondering... Like this over here, that's awfully tempting. We could even do like a 5x5. It's just this tile in particular has the volcano. So we could have a volcano in one corner and a river in the other corner of a large map. I kind of want a river closer, maybe. This is more exciting. That's fair. Yeah, I think Dwarf Fortress has them being dragon coded at the very least. In default Dwarf Fortress, they don't form civilizations. They just form little camps. Like even goblins. Goblins will form cities and large structures and stuff, right? But kobolds by default, they'll just make little camps. And they'll break into your fortress and try to steal people. But like that's about it. They don't form big groups or anything. I also kind of like the idea of these highways. I wonder if we could get Get something close to a highway? Most volcanoes aren't going to be very close to rivers, I think is going to be the thing. Which might be fine. This one, like, there's a little brook there. But I mean, I really like rivers for power. Oh, look at this. Now that's a river. Fisher thrower the ignorant something something. That's not too far. I think that's still kind of far for a single site, though. Well, let's see. I mean, at some point we just gotta pick one, right? What if we do like a long and skinny thing? Even that's just real. Yeah? Kind of hoping that the game would just tolerate that and be fine. So light aquifer, that's fine. Large area, that's fine. Salt water, really? This has got to be a freshwater river, though, right? Salt water? This is a brook. Surely this is a freshwater brook. Surely this is a freshwater brook. I think we're just going to go for it. I think I'm going to do this. More mountain or more... I guess we could show elevation, right? There's like this big moundy area. Saltwater feels odd. I agree. I'm hoping it's like, well, that's kind of cool. Maybe the aquifer is saltwater or something? We'll find out. We can deal with saltwater if we really need to. It's just gonna be a thing. I think I'm gonna say this. And we're kind of gonna go for it. Here, look at our kobolds. There they are. I should have... I wish I could just set, like, pick the default and then... 'Cause I can't just go back from here, can I? Okay, so we're gonna have... a miner. Oh, how was I doing this before? I removed all my stuff. I removed all my profiles. Let me find what I've been doing real quick, because our default embark was working really well. I want to give us the best chance, I guess. Notes. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, Excel. Why? Okay, so we're gonna do... I'll go down in order. Appraiser stone carver. And then appraiser's other. Here you are. And then you're gonna be a miner engraver. And engraver. You're a miner mechanic. Which is somewhere. No. Mechanic. Then you're a record keeper organizer. Which I'm assuming... That just other... Organizer. Record keeper. And then you are a metal crafter carpenter. Then you are a fisher fighter. Probably still good. Oh, fisherbold instead of fisher dwarf. The fisherbold. And you're just gonna be a fighter. And then you are a hunter fighter. Right, is Hunter not here? My goodness, where's Hunter? Is that a labor? Really? I wish I could control F in here. How has my week been? My week's been okay. Pretty uneventful, I guess. Trying to even think of what's happened. I don't know why I'm not seeing Hunter. Is it other? Could do like Mark's Bold. Or Archer or something. Wait. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. So we're just gonna say Mark's Bold. Got good. And then items, of course, it's gonna give us so many points. 2 picks is probably fine. I'm just gonna bring some extra seeds of every kind. Some extra cloth is probably not a bad idea. We have quivers. Do we have a whatchamacallit? Do we have a crossbow? Don't see a crossbow. Weapons. And this doesn't have to be made of anything. Doesn't need to be steel or anything. I don't actually see... Oh, there we go. Iron crossbow, copper crossbow. Bronze. Let's do bronze crossbow. That still leaves us all sorts of stuff. We can bring animals. Why not? Rattlesnakes? Bulls? Cave blobs? We can just bring cave blobs? Is there any benefit to doing that? Let's bring... Oh, we could just... Oh my goodness. We do not have anywhere near that many points. Does that mean we just have domesticated giant cave spiders from the start? Because that would be fantastic. We're gonna do... Or not female hunting dogs. We're gonna do 2 male hunting dogs and then just a dog. Do we not have dog. Dog. There you are. Do that. And then something for shearing, right? I think we want sheep. Black mambas. Can we actually do sheep? Here you are. There we go. Cool. I think that will... I will just save it as 1. Okay. I am ready! We'll see how this goes. Well, I see a volcano up there. A Cobalt outpost! You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Heartstrek has finally ended. I think this is mostly the same. For the glory of our Delaro Curl. We are leopard bins. I like leopard bins. Desakla. And we have dingoes around. Neat. Okay, so here we are. We already see a cave blob, stray cave blob. Hilarious. We can butcher the cave blobs. Vision lost. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out here. The first thing you can see is like, look at the ground. We have a mod adding a whole bunch of art to the ground here, so that looks pretty cool. But we're gonna zoom out, and there's like I have a plateau there, and then the mountain goes up on this side, and then here's our volcano, like a big caldera. The magma itself is like way down here. Oh, interesting. But it's like lower. The edge is much lower on the north side than on the south side, so if it overflows, it's actually just going to go straight off the map, which is kind of convenient, I think. We'll find out. But then here's all of this, and then it goes down. This is a large map. Hopefully we don't regret having a large map. But then here's our river. Here's our little brook. Perfect. So this has gotta be... This has to be freshwater, right? I mean, we'll find out pretty quick here. But yeah, here's our site. We have a gigantic embark here. And I care about both ends. I care about the water on this side, and I care about the volcano on this side. And then the ground here is at level 14, and then the top of the volcano is way, like, the mountain itself goes up to 44, so that's like 30 levels of elevation just on the surface here. And then the surface of the magma is at 33, so maybe, you know, 14, 17 or so levels between the magma and the water. That's not too bad. And also the scroll is reversed from how I think about it, I think. Yeah, I want to reverse the scrolling, but I'll do that off stream. We have papayas, we have date palms, we have so many fruits, paradise nuts, olives, rambutans, avocados, papaya. Look at all this. Look at all this. And willows around the water, of course. Coconut palm. Excellent. Okay, so here we are. This is kind of a cool area in here too. With this, of course, it's just like one little hill here. But we could have like a guard tower up on this thing, and then we could have the entrance be like back here. And we could do some farming and stuff. We can secure this little area as like our courtyard. That'd be kind of cool. And then we'll probably end up with some other exit down here on the bottom. Like maybe a way to come out from the mountain on this side. This is all what, loam? Loam and loam and loam. Okay, cool. My other goal with this fortress is to get real willy-nilly with how the fort itself looks. We've done a lot of work in previous fortresses with making everything very precise and engineered and working well. And the kobolds are just gonna go for it. They're not gonna put that much thought into it. We'll make things work as best we can, but I'm not gonna over-engineer this one. Is my goal. So, that being said, I do see a bunch of loam here. We do want to have a place to farm and put our sheep and stuff inside. They are gonna think like dwarves. We are gonna do stuff mostly inside. Cause who knows how dangerous it's gonna be out here. So I think what's gonna happen, this is all loam. I think we're gonna, I guess this area right here is probably all sandy loam, right? And I'm pretty sure that will be okay for farming. If we do workshop, farming, farm plot, there's no mud or soil. This is all, Well, first things first, I think this is gonna be like our little starting area. And then probably later it will turn into like a military kind of area. Yeah, diggy. We're going straight for the diggies. I think we're gonna do like this, or I want to use these neat curvy things. We're gonna do I'll do like this. And then I want to do a curve point. And a curve point, right? Or something. Or can I, oh, okay. So I'm going to do a point there. And then a point here. That's kind of cool, right? And then I want to enter. There we go. I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. We are digging directly below the surface here, but this is just to kind of get us inside mostly. So you're gonna focus on digging. You're gonna focus on fishing, but that's gonna take you way far away. Maybe that's an issue, but also maybe who cares? Do we have any creatures running around? There's just some random hamsters. Okay. Well, that's not too bad so far. Maybe I can say let's designate some fishing zones so our fishers don't go too far out here. I think we're gonna say like this is okay for fishing. And we'll try to get an entrance dug down here at some point, sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna dig out basically this whole space. And then this will be the start of our like main stockpile for getting our stuff inside. And then we will need to cut some wood, right? Try to leave some of the fruit trees, unless it's like literally all fruit trees, pomegranates, kumquats, coconuts, bitter orange, guava. Jeez, custard apples, orange, avocado. They're all food trees. These are all food trees. Okay, so then we're gonna go down to the water and we'll cut our willows. And we'll cut the ones by the brook so they don't fall in. Because willow's just a great wood. Date palms, olives, date palm, wow. It's all food. It's all food. Here we go. Okay, we'll start with that. Geez, they got that done quick. Let's do a big ol' stockpile. Oh my goodness, there we go. This is going to be for most things. Yeah, all the ammo, all the armor, all this stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we can start like a little, and this is all, okay, are we allowed to build a farm on this stuff? Yes. Probably not ideal, but it will get us started for sure. So, I'm gonna dig a little, let's make sure we actually have a way to get our paths through here. So I'm gonna say this kind of goes like this, essentially, right? It's gonna look like a big anthill. And then I think this can be farm and pasture stuff. Which I wonder if it went down one. This is like sand. Interesting. If I do the Control D, okay, cool. And then actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say another thing. I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a start of our pasture. Nope. And then that probably fine. Do that. So pasture and then farm, right? I want to do a farm of some kind here. Do like that. Why not? And they'll start moving our junk inside. Hooray! And then I'm going to disassemble the wagon. We also need a meeting area so that people can actually hang out indoors. I'm just going to put it there for now. I'm seeing my computer do the little spinny wheel thing. Every time it does it, I'm like, don't crash. Don't do it. Are we dwarves? No, we are kobolds. Look at them. here's Vola. I guess we can look at our people. So we have Shigas and Rares and Vola and Solza and Gra and Laros and Scheiss. And they're doing their thing. They got all their art put in here by the mod. And then you can see we have a bunch of close friends and a kindred spirit. We're part of a religion called the Fellowship of Eels, or at least this kobold is. He has like a chipped horn. That's amazing. Great kinesthetic sense, great creativity, a great memory, and a sum of patience, but a lack of understanding of social relationships. Oh, I got too close there, didn't I? Damn, oh well. Whatever. We're gonna start with farms down here. And we're just gonna start with a couple, essentially. And I wanted to keep going. Yes, yes, farm plot. Do something like that. And then this is going to be our pasture zone. Of course, we want to get into the caves before I really put them in here. So I'm just going to kind of make it for the moment. And then we're also going to want like a wood stockpile. We're going to run out of room like immediately. I'm thinking... I mean, having soil for these things, that's like the main thing that I wanted out of this spot right here. So I think we're going to do like the main entrance itself is going to go in this way. And then does this entrance accommodate traders? Maybe it does. So this is going to be a 3 wide. Can I not? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, and then it's gonna come in this way, and then it's gonna go up. Right, and then let's hit enter from there. So traders can come in that way. We'll figure out what that actually looks like at some point. But then we're gonna make a kind of more normal sized pathway that just kind of goes along here, maybe? We'll start with that. We should also like start securing, even though we have basically nothing so far. We're gonna do a bridge. Like this, I think. We already have 175 willow logs. That's cool. We'll make this out of rock. These already got all done. So we're gonna do plump helmets and quarry bushes and sweet pods. And just start working on it now. Looks like all of our stuff is inside at least. And we're gonna put a door in here. Microcline. Hooray, microcline. Oh, and they're gonna have to go all the way down there for water, right? Or maybe they'll actually go here. Yeah, okay, cool. We're planting, excellent. So, I want to reach the caves sooner rather than later. I guess we could just do a stair straight down. That is like the boring answer, right? Maybe what we do... Going up. I mean, this is just kind of the middle. What if I say we are going to do a stair just straight down, but this isn't going to become like a thoroughfare for transit or anything. This is just going to be a way down. So we're gonna go down. Say like -20, and see if that finds our cave. And then if we'll like wall this off afterwards. There's more loam here. The trick is going to be like actually finding the big pockets of stone for us to actually build nice things in. They're satisfied so far. There's no way you already finished. Oh, is it? Yes, of course. We have an aquifer, of course we do. We're just gonna plow straight through it though. Damp loam wall. Interesting. I wonder what that... Is that heavy aquifer? Is that what that means? There's just the one layer? Okay. Interesting. I guess we at least want to like map out where the aquifer is, right? That's gonna help us a lot. I've just been the one layer, that's interesting. Still definitely haven't found the cave. Sheesh. Okay, we're down to sea level or whatever. Okay, we're going. We're going down. Finding more solid rock clears, that's a good sign. Jeez. There we go. We have found it. Okay, so let's take a look. We have a cap hopper. I'm gonna... Oh, we just barely hit it too. Like on exactly the last level that we were gonna dig out. Okay, so we're gonna seal this off again. Right. I think that's how it will work. Or maybe I need to do... I'll do one more stair down, and then I'll just turn this into a wall. Right. And that, just a nearby rock. That'll seal it up. And hopefully we didn't just find a whole bunch of things. We have a lion? There's a lion? I'm not sure I've ever actually just seen a straight up lion in this game before. That could probably destroy a kobold. That is probably very dangerous for a kobold. So that will be something to be careful about. But yeah, okay, so we have our cave. I'm sure it's it's like tall. Look how tall this. It's another super tall cave, and it's our only cave. Of course, our only cave is really, really tall. We can't even see the bottom. Hello, Gantrock. How's it going? We have started not just a new fortress, but a new world. Okay, so then this is gonna be filling in with our stuff. Do cave blobs graze? We have a horse and a camel. So that's cool. So they're gonna start putting all of our things in there. So that will work. And we have our doors made. I think we want to like actually connect them to things. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna make like a little tavern here, but it's gonna be like it's like the everyone tavern, or maybe like down here, or I don't know. This is all gonna be soil. Yeah, maybe in here. This will be the tavern for everyone to come in and enjoy. And we'll just do a funky sheep of some kind. Alright, I want to fill it. Yeah. Something like that. And then we can have like a little room over here for levers. Right? Why not? The cave blobs. Huh. Personality. This cave blob has a great intuition and a great deal of patience. Okay. We're gonna start needing beds and stuff? Okay. So quickly we're gonna need to start actually making like living quarters and stuff. I think I want to come... I mean, I want to go down. It's gonna be sand. I'm glad we have sand. I didn't even think about checking for sand. Maybe what we'll do... I'll do another... Like, I'll continue this, like, really wide area. Or thoroughfare. But it's gonna go, like, back this way. Because that looks funky. We'll do some levers. Need to make mechanisms, of course. Okay. Need to do all the things. At least this seems to be working. Oh, and look! Creepy crawlers. Just immediately, everywhere. Got a bunch of gems in here. Is everyone actually working? No, not even a little bit. I do have someone that I wanted to make as a hunter. I guess I should make them actually hunt, but if they're gonna be hunting like lions, we'll see how well that goes. The rest, that's whatever. Warthogs. Neat. Warthogs are also very dangerous. Cool. So now we have... This is gonna be our tavern. New Inn, the Knowing Onion. Praise the Knowing Onion. All visitors welcome. And that's gonna be what it is for now. It's just gonna be an empty room for the moment, but at least they can hang out there. And I'll get rid of this one. Green Onion, the all-knowing, yes. Why wouldn't the onions be all-knowing? The blob! Oh, the blobs. The blobs kill me. The kobolds just have domesticated blobs, just as a civ on World Gen. This is not the result of me doing something other than the kobold mod. So that's neat, I guess. That's cute. It is cute. The kobolds themselves are quite cute, I must say. Domesticated slimes. They also had like a bunch of snakes were available, like mambas and rattlesnakes. Here's our caravan leader. And they have a lover. So here's what I'm curious about. This is a female kobold, and your lover is of another female kobold. We have lesbian kobolds. Our group leader and our trader are lesbians together, and that is perfect. Looks like Asgore a little bit. I'm sure that's not entirely unintentional on the artist's part. Whoever did the mod had to do like additional art and stuff for the mod. Oh, and then you're gonna... What did you do? Did you just grab something? No. You did something. Okay. So from here, what are we gonna do? I think we need some living quarters and we need some shop space is our first thing. Like we need mechanics. Maybe mechanic type stuff can live on this kind of first floor just because it's stuff we want nearly like for the outside, right? Or maybe we'll do... Let's do it like this. How about this? How about this? We're gonna say this is like our main highway. And we're gonna do some little offshoots. So maybe something like this. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. right? And we can do like... we'll do like this, and then this will be like what encloses our tavern. Or... really all I'm needing... Making choices. Just want to go down one, right? And we'll do like this. This is a very different design philosophy from how I usually make this. Oh, really? You just stopped? Okay, cool. But I can plan from here, right? Nope, I want you. Okay, and I can just do... something like that to get us started. And then this is going to be like our mechanic space. Right, and then needing to do that before I can actually get levers and stuff made. We are harvesting. That's cool. We're already in summer. We're already in summer. Okay, so we want to make I'm gonna do like a pair of mechanics here. Right, and we'll just do this stone that's nearby. And then this is going to be a stockpile that holds the mechanisms that we make, which is a furniture type? Yeah. Mechanisms of all types. And then this is going to be like a stone stockpile for the inputs. So just other stone. There we go. Cool. And then I'm going to say make me some mechanisms just to start with. A poet! Dizzo Polishmar. What kind of a person are you? Are you another kobold? We have a visiting kobold poet! Hello! You have 2 lovers. Holy cow! Whoa, look at this family! Holy cow! That's cool. Apprentice and former master, but who are your... You have 2 lovers, but they don't even make it onto your list. That's cool. Okay, so we are working on mechanisms. We have made a handful of mechanisms already. I'm gonna build some levers. Start with a handful. Okay, so we need to keep digging. Always be digging. So that'll be for mechanisms. We also need a carpenter, right? Maybe this is how we do it. Maybe we just do like these little branching paths. And then maybe, nope. Something like that. And of course, carpentry is going to need a big space just for all the wood, right? So I want this to have easy outdoor access. Maybe we'll have like a big wood stockpile here, and then the workshops will be here. So they can go ahead and start digging all that. And we'll even say... something like that. And then this is going to be our wood stockpile. Oh? What did I find there? Okay, weird. Hello, creature. You here to be in my way? So we can just do like that, right? Yeah. And then the workshops are gonna go here. If it's just the workshops, I guess I want them to have... I was gonna say access to a furniture stockpile, but that furniture stockpile is gonna be gigantic wherever it is. So I think we're just gonna do like this. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. And that's for wood. And we can at least get our wood inside. Surprised combat hasn't already started happening. So this is gonna be linked to... Oh, you can change these now! You can change them now! Excellent. I actually don't know if that's a Dwarf Fortress thing or a DF hack thing. That looks like a normal Dwarf Fortress thing. Lever any, target any. Oh, but you could say, yeah. Okay, cool. Say whether or not they need to be magma safe. That's cool. Maybe that might be a hack thing. That's cool. We're gonna link you to there. And then you are gonna get linked to there. And now we can do a couple carpenters. Yeah, now you got like a nice stockpile of rock. I like that. That's pretty cool. With the carpenters, we'll start making like cages and chairs and tables and things like that. But we have so much rock, we can start making things out of rock as well because we're not dwarves, but we're basically dwarves. Oh look, there's more soil down here. Yeah, like the whole hillside of the mountain is gonna be like all soil and stuff. So our fortress is probably gonna just be like at this top edge of the map, at least for the parts that are in this this upper part of our hillside. But like our mason sites don't really need to be have like easy outdoor access, right? I don't think. So we're gonna go down a level from here. This is wood all microcline, excellent. We're gonna do something like that. Something like that. Oh, and I need to do this. Let's do cave wheat, plump helmets, cave wheat, or jeez, cave wheat, plump helmets, plump helmets. Plump helmets, plump helmets. Then you can do pigtails and plump helmets. And I'll want to use some of this space for above ground farming as well, but we'll want to be more secure before we do that. But yeah, here's our big old wood stockpile. Liking this. And we can start doing carpenter stuff. I want to make a spot for our manager, right? Maybe that goes down here. Maybe we'll put like a little manager's spot here. And this will be like our main like crafting area. So manager gets an office and bedroom. And a little dining hall, right? We do... or no. That's fine. That's fine. You can have one straight wall. This is what, tetrahedrite? We're gonna have so much tetrahedrite. It appears we still have metals everywhere. I don't think we're gonna be hurting for metals at all ever. But then I'm gonna say masons kind of go over here. I can just set a low priority for these. just start with something like that, but we will definitely expand this. It's because it's gonna be like a combination stone stockpile and stoneworker stuff. So maybe like stone stockpile goes down here. I'm still doing duh. I think this is going to be for just a big old stone stockpile. And that will grow. Do like this. Boop. There. We're gonna say stoneworkers. Because I want to put like there, don't I? Cancel plant seeds, that's fair. That's all fair. We should also have a way of like shearing and milking our animals there. I think this is all going to become pasture. Of course, I didn't actually mean to cut through there. I guess we can make a little, just like a little wall. But then I'm going to say 2 farmers' workshops. I think that's how that works. I'm going to do one here and one there. Also going to say that this is going to be like a seed stockpile. This is food, but just the seeds. And then you do not take seeds. Okay. In theory, these got linked, right? Yep. Those both got linked. Perfect. We also have migrants. Did we get 2 migrants? We have 2. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. How's it going? This is what we're doing today. And probably for a while. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's do stoneworkers. Let's do one like here. We're gonna have so much microcline. Do something like this. Gets us 3 to start with, right? And then this is gonna be our everything stone stockpile. Right? That's just gonna be stone, others. And then, oh, and this is our, it's our manager. But we need to make a couple doors. We'll do a couple of chairs. You just fell asleep right there. I guess that's fine. Throne, right? Throne. And then you're still working. You're gonna do tables. That'll get us started at least. They're all just gonna fall asleep. We should pick a spot for like a dormitory. I guess if we have our everyone tavern here, then we could do like a dormitory and an everyone inn kind of situation in these surrounding areas. So I think we're gonna have our. I don't want to build too much in the soil as well, so I think we're gonna go back here for our dormitory. Also, we didn't autosave. Do I need to turn autosave back on? Before something terrible happens? Semi-annual. I want to do seasonal. And we'll give it a... just a good manual save, because it hasn't actually saved since we embarked here. And I might have PTSD from the crashes. Okay, perfect. You good? I think you're good. Okay, so then we're gonna say this is a dormitory. Right, just go like that. I'm already digging this layout. It's like an anthill. Okay, so then you've done all your things, so we're gonna say doors are their own category. So we don't have doors. I thought, okay, because they haven't ended up in a stockpile yet. So we're gonna have to make a furniture stockpile around here somewhere. But we can do chair maybe? Yes. And a table? No? Someone please make the table? Oh, they're all different names too. We have an enforcer, we have a reaper. So that's like the hammer. Enforcer is like the captain of the guard. Caravan tactician is the militia captain, stockkeeper, caravan voice, handle brokering and work orders. Okay. And caravan fixer, overall health of your kobolds. Interesting. Is that's not doctor, right? You don't get doctor this early. At least dwarves don't. Oh, we also need to be making drink. That's probably a more urgent thing. So where does food and drink happen? That could happen on this level as well. Could happen on this level. I mean, if farming is being done... like, this is a decent place for farming to happen. We could even say, like, down here is food stuff. Of course, this is, like, all gonna be soil. I want to avoid making rooms in sand and soil as much as possible, just for like room quality reasons. Maybe what we do is we have a path that goes, we'll do this. We'll go like this. And we'll go down from here. And then that will connect up with that other path. So now we're just going to connect these. I'm going to do like... no. Sure. And we'll end up putting, we'll put an intersection here. It's like half a heart. Like half a heart. And they're gonna chug through all that. Wow. Okay, so then I'm gonna say food stuff goes in here. How about that? Yeah. Jeez, we could even farm down here. Actually, if this is all gonna be soil, this would be safer. I mean, we are still one level below the surface, technically. Like, this is gonna be less reliable as far, like, there's some stone in here. Or no, I'm looking up. Here, this is probably a lot of soil right here. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll say this is where the kitchens will go, and we'll put the farms directly beneath. So let's say something like that. And we'll see what we find down there. I see sand is going to be like all sand, right? Sand isn't actually that good for farming. But we'll say something like this. We'll see what that reveals. It's gonna be all sand. Oh, here's some loam. Okay, maybe not. It's just gonna be very intermixed. There's autumn. Oh, so much sand. Well, we have a bunch of sand and a volcano, so glass is gonna happen. Glass is gonna be a whole thing. Yeah, that's all sand. I wonder... do something like this. Oh yeah, level glass for it? Cool. Well, it's gonna happen. We'll see how ambitious these kobolds get. One of our previous fortresses, I had a nice square courtyard above the surface, and I had the temptation to build like a big glass dome or a big glass cube over the whole dang courtyard. I never got around to it, but I thought it would have been cool. Yeah, we need to be brewing. Okay, I think we just need to make some decisions. Well, I mean, the moss is growing on the sand. Maybe... Oh, I just don't want to build directly under the surface, because that always goes poorly. Maybe over here is more... I mean, they'll dig through all this pretty quick. See, even this is turning into stone. I mean, it could be like this space even? Right? If I don't want to crowd into this already. Maybe, or maybe this space. Anything above like here would be fine. So maybe we do it like this. Maybe we say anything north of this. Right? Basically, yeah, anything north of that would be safe as far as its depth goes. Okay, we have carpenters. Hopefully I can actually make a place my tables now. I'm gonna say table. Yes, perfect. And then manager doesn't actually need all the things, do we? We're doing stockkeeper, voice. Oh, hello. Hello, him go fast. How's it going? We have started a new fortress and we are made of kobolds. Brokering and work orders. Okay, so we want to assign our voice to our organizer. And then yeah, you're gonna get a little office, a little teeny office here. Actually, probably a normal-sized office as far as dwarves are concerned. And then this is going to be assigned to caravan leader. Oh, and then I can have DF hack say that it's always going to be for... Jeez, it just has every possible thing here. High voice? Apprentice inventor. What? Stockkeeper? No, it wasn't stockkeeper. It's voice. I want it to be... I want it to belong to the voice. Where... there's high voice. That feels different though. Okay, I want to... Can I remove this? None. I'm just gonna assign it to you manually. That's fine. But that means I can do work orders with just that. So. We need barrels. We need bins. Wooden bins. Bin. And then we need to brew. And brew. And then meals. That's important. These are all important. Okay, so barrel is going to be repeating. It's going to check empty barrels and logs. Right, those levels should be fine. Bins will do the same things. We're going to repeat empty bins and logs. And then fruit is going to check drinks and fermentables and containers. And drinks, we're going to go up to like 100. Right? And then same thing here. Drink, fermentables, containers. And then that should all be fine. And then meals. We're going to check against meals, and we're going to check against solid cookable items. And this goes up to 100 as well. Cool. We don't have a place to actually do the brewing or cooking yet, but we will at least get our carpenters working on making the things. Because that is definitely a component of succeeding. And this is going to be like all... It's not going to be all soil or all rock either. It's just going to be a mix. But we could probably get... I mean, we could get some farming in here, I bet. Which means our cooking should be like up here. Maybe... something like that. So then the actual cooking workshops, I guess I'm gonna put them here because then that we're still kind of by the main thoroughfare. Or whatever qualifies as one in this fortress. And we'll go like this. That'll just like be to start. Farming, and we'll do... I don't know, we'll do a still. Do a still. And then we'll do a kitchen. We already need more space. Do kitchen. Oh, there's some... Geez, okay. Sorry, my partner started speaking to me when I entered chat. I like the custom dwarf spites. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And no worries, we're very lurker friendly here. So no worries there. These need to be high priority. Food is good. We're officially out of drink. We can go down to our, we need to be gathering food too. That's what we should be doing. I'm gonna go down to our drained lakes? What happened here? Our little ponds went away. That's interesting. Good thing we have a river. So then that's gonna be our water source. If it's the persistent one, that'll give us a backup water source at the very least. Oh, and then we should do... I'm gonna do wooden cages. And rock mechanisms. Right, this is me checking empty cages and logs. I want to keep 10 empty cages. Oh, hi, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hello, hello. We're on day one of a new fort. And we're kobolds. We are all kobolds. We even have a visiting kobold poet. Right, non-economic hard rock. Yeah, that should be fine. You look like a queen. I am a queen! Thank you for noticing. I have a crown, but it's in the other room. Okay, we have barrels, we have bins, we have puppies, oh goodness. Suspended kitchen. Come on. Resume, please. I love to just draw a design for streamer and gamers. You want to see it if you don't mind. So, I mean, you're welcome to draw whatever the heck you want. If you're asking if I want to hire you for drawing type stuff, the answer is probably no. Just because I already have my artist all sorted out. But I mean, art is good. You can share whatever the heck you want in our Discord. Good night, JM. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by and checking out the birth of our brand new world. I'm hoping this will be fun. I'm hoping this will work out. We need the brewing to happen. I assume we have a couple doors. Yeah, here we go. Door. So this is Graz. You are storing item in barrel. This is active. It is checking active. Okay. And we have, I guess everyone's working. Fishing. Oh, we should make a fishery. Let's do a fishery. This is all just going to be a giant mass of workshops. Draw logo, banner, emotes, overlay animation, cartoons. Gotcha. Well, I have my emotes all set up. I love my emotes. Yeah, so long story short, I'm not in the market for anything, but I'm not gonna tell you not to, I guess, if you really want to. Okay, are we brewing? I think we're brewing. Lots of think I make it. That's fair. I'm gonna say, I guess we need a food stockpile, right? Maybe that should be like over here, where we put the food itself, or maybe like below. I think we usually do like an ingredient stockpile and then like an output stockpile. So I think I'm gonna say like cookables and stuff is gonna go up here. Right? Or even maybe down here. I'm curious how much farming we could potentially do in here. So maybe we'll dig this out first. Right? And then like even that would be plenty, right? I don't need it to be gigantic. Curious to see. Let's do something like this and see what that gets us. More migrants! Oh my gosh, we're up to 18. We just got 9 migrants? We just went from 9 to 18 with 1 migrant wave. Oh, and we need to be, okay, let's capitalize on our increased labor and our fallen fruit. I'm going to say that this whole courtyard area, at the very least, is going to be for gathering fruit. Not inside, but, you know. And like this whole, I mean, this whole plateau here. kind of within eyeshot of our fortress. So yeah, we're gonna gather fruit from there. And okay, so then we have our expanded little pasture here. Right, and then we can say, right, I can add a work order. This is going to be milk animal. This is going to repeat forever. Right, but it's just going to be like one at a time. That's what we do. And then this one is going to be a shear animal, one at a time, repeat forever. And then these won't take general workshop orders. Yay. And then we could probably turn this into stockpile for stuff, maybe? At some point, we'll see. Oh, perfect. Okay, this might work out. Could maybe do like this even. Okay, this is where our farms are gonna go. These are gonna be the permanent farms. That's very nearly perfect. Can we even go up more? Looks like this is gonna be stone. But that's, I mean, that's quite a lot of farm space even. So I think that's fine. And we have drink! We have successfully made drink! Brew drink from plants. Perfect. Okay. Let us make our more permanent farms here. Gonna do a couple big ones. Then we'll have room for more if we want. That's quite a bit. So then if we're farming here and cooking here, maybe we store things here, maybe we store things in here, or maybe they just go over here. I think we're just gonna do, I think this is gonna be like our ingredient stockpile over here. I can kind of rough in something like this, right? I love this tool. I love this tool so much. Yeah. So then we'll have a way in there, and then you can go in through there. And then something like this. And then the food itself. Well, we could even do a way down from inside here, can't we? We can do like this. Kind of. Or no, that's up. The scroll is backwards. Okay, so then this is stone stuff. This is gonna go basically like this. Right, could do that. And then... you're going there. And then from here... like that. Or do we even have that connect? I mean... I think that's probably fine. Yeah, why not? In my previous fortresses, I'd get really persnickety about like controlling what connects to what, but this is going to be much more loosey-goosey. And we're... yeah, okay, so I think this is going to be our prepared food stockpile. Let's fill up this whole space here. Yeah. Why not? And then it'll just connect like that. And then I can say, don't worry about that, don't worry about that. Then from there we can make a tavern or something, maybe up here. Like our main dining hall. Okay. Oh, we're still waiting for that to be made. I am gonna fill this with stockpile. That. And then this will be food, but it won't be seeds. And it won't be prepared meals. And it won't be drinks. And I guess it could be cheese. Because cheese is like a product and an ingredient. I guess we'll say cheese goes here, but all of our milled stuff, sure. All of our fats and junk. I think that should be fine. Yeah. And then like prepared meals and booze will be what goes here. Which that's a huge space for it now, but we could fill that, pretty sure. In the long run. So I'm gonna say none except for prepared meals and drinks so far, until we have the other one carved out. So at least as we gather, they'll be able to move them into the correct location. On beds, we should make some beds. A mischievous or thieving creature. A honey badger? There's a honey badger. Is it coming straight for us? Not quite. But we should do the cage traps. Cage traps should happen. Especially because, like, this is... I made this as if we're gonna accept trade caravans through here. So I don't want to trap here. But I guess I could and just move where we're gonna move that. Oh, you keep going. What did I just say? What were we just doing? Oh, we need more wood as well. That's what we did. Okay. can probably just say stop planting in here. I had a black bear woman poet in my fort last night, and I was offended for her that she got labeled as mischievous or thieving. I mean, real-life black bears can get into your stuff, that's true. All she did was hang out in the tavern for a couple of weeks and split. That's pretty funny. Oh, we don't have a trade depot, damn. We're even getting a dwarven caravan. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I mean, I thought of it, but I didn't think of it soon enough. Oh, beds. That's what I was gonna do. I want a work order for beds. And that's just gonna be 5 at a time. And then we're just gonna keep some on hand. Okay. I was like, please join the fort. I know, right? That's someone you want in the military. That's someone you want to give a sword and say like, hey, just stick around for a while, right? The honey badger has stolen 2 strawberries. Oh, and then you're fighting? Who are you fighting? You're fighting a honey badger. Please leave the honey badger alone. Kobold versus honey badger is probably not gonna go in our favor. Oh, did we? No, we didn't lose someone. Needs bucket. We need a bucket. I'm just gonna put in like a single order of 10 wooden buckets. We need to make a spot for our caravan. Even if only just to have something right this moment. I think maybe we're just gonna put it here. And that might not be the permanent location of it. Of course, now we're not gonna get anything until next spring. But at least we'll have it at that point. And then we could like trap here. Maybe that's what we do. Trap. Cage trap. And then like this one, we don't care about. Whatever, just fill it with cage traps. Make it filthy with cage traps. Okay. And then we'll want to secure this way as well, and then this way once that's a thing, or maybe even like right here. We'll probably want to move our levers further into the fortress as well. Hey look, a dwarf bard is visiting. And warthogs, hooray. We have a poet and a bard. Welcome, dwarves. Hopefully they enjoy the company of kobolds. Welcome to our empty hole in the ground. We could get some tables and chairs in here. Some being the operative word. That's at least something. I'll go ahead and add that as a recurring thing to do rock table. And rock throne. Like that. Like that. Oh, and a dwarf spear dwarf. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we're up to, we have food and drink. Thank goodness. That didn't turn into like an immediate bad situation, which it coulda. A bed. Oh, we need wood, that's right. We should chop some more trees. I want to leave the trees immediately around here for fruit picking, right? And then everything up here. Got avocados. This is all gonna be awkward to harvest. Oh, and look at this. Maybe we chop it on a bunch of these. Let's call that good. There is plenty of fruit on the map for us. Oh, and then I need to actually build a trade depot, right? And then I can designate this as a dormitory. So at least someone can sleep in there. We already have like, you're all getting backed up already. Okay, well this all got made. This all got dug. Things are happening. Okay. We have a fishery. We got a bunch of pond turtle shells already. Holy cow. Holy cow. Of course, we're like out of everything already. Yeah, I'm gonna say you do lump helmets, sweet pods, cave wheat, cave wheat. You are gonna do plump helmets and plump helmets and plump helmets and plump helmets. You're gonna do pigtail and plump helmet and plump helmet. I'm not gonna worry with dimple cups for now, if ever. And quarry bushes. Then you can do plump helmet and plump helmet and sweet pod and cave wheat. How about that? Cancels shear, that's fine. That's all good. Hopefully we start getting wood showing up here. Look at all the cave, look at all our tunnels completely growing over. I love it. Okay, and then I'm gonna wait for these to like completely roll over, but they will eventually go away. Is everyone actually working? You're not working, you're fishing. We are making our stuff. We're making stuff. Okay. We should probably keep digging. There's plenty more to dig. We have food. Oh no, it's winter. Hooray, winter. We have a space for a dormitory, but we should get actual living quarters set up. We have food going in a very basic sense. We have carpentry and stoneworking in a very basic sense. We should have like a furniture stockpile, right? Like we have spots for the inputs. We don't have like a nice big furniture stockpile. And look at this. Interesting. This is gonna be our big finished food stockpile. like our meals and such. So there's gonna be food, it's gonna be prepared meals, not meat. But you'll have drinks. And that's it. And then you will no longer do any food. Perfect. And then these can go away. A petition? Someone already wishes to stay? Wow. That dwarf. The dwarf spear dwarf wants to stay? I'll take it. Where'd you go? Where are you? Or no. It was someone who wanted to be a monster hunter. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Excellent. Oh, look at you. You got a steel spear and a steel shield, and a steel mail shirt and a steel helm. Wow. Cool. Yes, you can stay here forever, please. Would you like to be captain of the guard? Okay, and then hopefully wood starts showing up. Wonder if we even started chopping. We have started chopping. It's just a long trek to go grab it. One starving, drowsy, or dehydrated. Oh, is it a... It's an alpaca. Because of course. We got some migrants and I didn't do the thing. It's just you. That works. I think this is eventually going to become like a militia kind of an area, if anything. So I think moving them out of here is probably a good idea. I don't know that I like this spot better. And I don't think we have that much grazing area up here. Happy they released the stability patch yesterday. I was crashing so much less now. I agree. I so agree. I had to, like, even after that patch, I loaded up adventure mode and it was still kind of being weird. So I had to, like, uninstall Dwarf Fortress and reinstall Dwarf Fortress for it to actually start being stable. But no crashes today so far. Nothing's happened so far today. So hopefully that's just it, it's taken care of now, or at least for the moment. And furniture. Where do we put furniture? Oh. Although it's a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, supply caravan from the Serpent of Baths is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts bolds. Okay, so is this a kobold caravan? In the winter? Is that what's going on? Like how your fort looks like an anthill? I know, right? This is like the opposite of how I usually build fortresses. This is me intentionally breaking my own design patterns. But the DF hack, like this draw tool, I'm loving this draw tool. Like you can make all these curvy things very, very easily. And then you can like do like funky shapes like this. It is so cool. I haven't seen that. So the DF hack has had a dig tool for a bit. Like they added it after the Steam edition came out. But it's been there in some form for several months now. But like this exact interface is new to me. Like it's very slick now. I'm gonna have so much fun with it. I'm loving it so far. Liking to use the draw tool, trying to do the same myself. It's making for an interesting fortress, that's for sure. Just this morning I figured out how to use Stone Sense for the first time in years. Stone Sense is great too. There's much to share, cool. What do we want from the kobolds? That's an interesting question. Oh, what seeds do you have? You have the normal dwarf seeds, which I want to ask for them. We could ask for leather, but we're shearing sheep. I'm not too worried. Well, I guess leather I do want some leather. Or let's do... We can do that. Or select by value. Wow. That's cool. That's new to me. Just the cheap leather, please. We don't need wood. Oh, we should start cutting blocks. We should start making stone blocks as well. That's a thing we can do. Weapons we're gonna have to make. Yeah, what else do we want? Instruments? Oh, pets. Yes. We want... Can you just bring us giant cave spiders? Can you just bring us giant cave spiders? That would be so cool. I think we have domesticated giant cave spiders just by default, by the way. So that's exciting. We don't have any birds really. We could do like turkeys. Or snakes. I bet snakes do eggs, right? Domesticated hot spiders is huge. I know, right? I'm excited to see that. I found it has limitations though. I have a fort that's 318 Z levels from magma to sky, and it can only do about 2/3 of it. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. That is a huge fortress. 300 levels is quite a lot. Just the cheap leather is a feature I didn't know I wanted. I know, right? I mean, from this screen, you don't even get to know what the cheap stuff is. I think turkeys are cool and all, but the fact that we can just do black mambas is kind of hilarious, so I think we need to do that. I'm curious if we can get eggs out of the snakes. Crazy mountain that on its own is like 130. Wow. Wild. I mean, we have a decent hillside here, but even this is only like 40 or 50 from top to bottom. And we have like this is like a 5x5 embark even. I think that's all I care about. We definitely don't need sand. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah, whatever. $300 plus 4 is only a 2x2. That definitely helps. Smaller footprints definitely help. We're on a bigger embark here, but I'm hoping that we're being helped by like the world itself is small, and also we only have one cave layer from our world gen. So I'm hoping that keeps things running kind of smoothly. The winged voice. Oh, is this is this a messenger or like a baron or whatever? Or whatever you call them. Outpost liaison? Yeah, here we are. Look, we're trading with kobolds. Oh my gosh. Cool. I don't think I have stockkeeper. No, is it the voice? Brokering and work orders. Okay, so our... That's interesting, because I think I gave my stock keeping and my brokering skills to two different people. So our caravan leader is just gonna have to get good at trading here. We're gonna request our request. Oh man, we don't even have. We ain't got shit, do we? Well, what do you have to even offer? Bronze flail, some backpacks, some cheese, a big ruby, oh, a crossbow, and some instruments. I wonder if we can get some crafting done before they leave. It's my off-stream F around and find out map. Excellent. Only one cave layer is cool. I bet Dwarven travel is really interesting. Oh, that's true. I was noticing on the world map as we were embarking, the Dwarven highways have kind of gone nuts. I don't think I can't zoom in from this map, but I think these are, like, a lot of these are underground highways. The dwarves made a lot of underground highways. Oh, also, volcanoes. We have some volcanoes. Okay, so for trading, we have a bunch of shells, right? I saw a fishery filled with pond turtle shells, which means we need to be making shell crafts, I think. And that's gonna happen in here somewhere. This is all gonna be stone stuff. I guess we should pick a spot for our main stockpiles, like a furniture stockpile and a finished goods stockpile. Or do we even have them be like I usually just have like a gigantic finished goods stockpile and a gigantic furniture stockpile, but maybe they get split up a little bit more this time. Like our wood furniture and our stone furniture even. Well, and we could even go, we haven't gone down from here. Maybe let's do like this. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have a way down here. Super Volcano map is something I've been trying to make for a while, but getting the mesh size small enough to make them spawn next to each other is super hard. Interesting. I didn't mess around with the mesh size at all. Really all I did was like there's like the one stat for like the volcanism of a map, which I don't understand, but I increased the minimum volcanism of the map. And then I said like minimum 50 volcanoes or something ridiculous. 20, 50, somewhere in there. It's probably 20, because I don't think we have 50, but we have a lot of volcanoes. Value weighting and volcanism percentage, also total volcano count, yeah. If you had to get embarked that contains 2 volcanoes. Oh yeah, we don't have, they're not that close. We definitely couldn't get 2 in the same embark. That would be cool. Not gonna lie. But we have like just a bunch really, really like close in like a world sense, but not like a single embark sense. So we're gonna make another path through here. And then maybe and something like that. I am really just going willy-nilly. And then I think we're gonna do like crafting in here. Some straight edges have to happen just by accident, right? We'll start with this, and then I can go like that. That is so cool. That is so convenient. That is so convenient. So this is going to be for crafting, and then we're going to have a stockpile for our crafts down here. which means I want to have this coming out this way. And I could just fill this in all willy-nilly. I love it so much. It's probably overkill for a crafting situation, but I don't care. Yeah, and that's fine. Cool. And then to hurry this along to something functional, I'm gonna say ignore past there, and past here. And then like most of this. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in the save file if you can get two volcanoes on like especially on like a standard 4x4 embark. That sounds cool. I don't know if has anyone done that before? I don't know that I've seen anyone do that before, but I also don't pay that close attention. I have no idea, yeah. Probably different for every version, right? How easy that is. We're gonna do crafts. Closest is just gonna be a bunch of stone, I bet, so that's gonna be fine. Oh, also, we need to be making blocks. Rock blocks. Just do that 5 at a time, repeat forever. It's gonna be non-economic hard rock. And I wanna keep like 100 rock blocks on hand. I try to get water on the surface too, so I'm shooting for that needle in the haystack. That would be quite a thing. So the whole reason I made a big embark here is because I have a volcano on the north side and I have a brook on the south side. But I had to be this big to get a volcano and a river. And this is like the closest river to a volcano that I could find in this world so far. It takes them so long to get to the wood. We have actually successfully made a bunch of our traps here. People are eating in our dining hall. Oh, do we have more beds? That'll be helpful. And then yeah, you're gonna be working on all that stuff. Perfect. And then these need to happen. These need to happen. And then this is gonna be a stockpile for finished goods. This is finished goods. Okay, cool. And then, oh, that's a cool color. Olivine. Olivine Craft Workshops. So now, I'm gonna say this is gonna hold, like, our shells. I'm sure we have a bunch of already. Right, and it's refuse. So I'm gonna say shells and bones and skulls. We're all gonna go there. And then a work order is gonna say shell crafts. As long as we have shells, make shell crafts. That will hopefully happen. These didn't even get removed yet. That's cool. Oh, and our seed stockpile should get moved to where they'll actually get used now, which is down here. Right, this is mostly soil. Maybe it's just like this, this little awkward area here. That is for the seeds. Oh, yep, cool. Or no, it was this one. Duh. And I'm gonna crank up our drink limit as well, now that we've actually done so. Or no, let's this button. Masterpiece Pond Turtle Shell Bracelet, just right out the gate. Fantastic. Probably not gonna be fast enough to actually make a meaningful trade. But that's fine, I guess. Or, holy cow! They have gone nuts. They have gone totally nuts. Okay. Broker is at depot. Let's see if we can move any of these. Bracelets. Figurines. Rings. Yes. That would be a trade. A very, very minor trade, but it would count. Yeah. Okay, are you like right there? Perfect, okay. But now the broker isn't here! Broker! Get back here, broker! Trade, okay. Woo. So we have some stuff worth trading. A whole 368 worth of pond turtle shell crafts. And then, oh, you have ropes. Ropes are probably good. We should make a well. We should definitely make a well. A glass gra. And a glass ear cap. We're gonna be making so many glass things. Bronze toy dragon, that's kind of rad. Toy snare. Interesting. A toy trap for the kobolds? That's really cute. Oh, you have some booze. A steel warhammer, oh my god. Cannot afford that. Copper crossbow. It's kind of tempting. For only 20, that's really tempting. Iron breastplate. Steel high boots. Wow. Wow. Okay. Cave wheat seeds for sure. For sure. Blasters, sand, sweet pods. Pigtail seeds, why not? Do not need sand. But we're already past how much we can take. And yeah. Okay. Adhesives in theory. So I definitely want these seeds. Seeds are good. What else did I even ask for? I guess we don't really need the crossbow. And I can probably make some ropes. We just need to get our textile stuff going. We are shearing our sheep. We're just not doing anything with it yet. 100 for 20 cave wheat seeds. Jeez, okay. Can I do... Nope. Or no, I care less about the pigtail. Hmm? No, okay. So what's the cheapest thing I can get rid of? Because it's the sweet pods. But you still don't like that? Okay, here. There. There we go. Okay, we have successfully traded. Hooray! I need more doors. Are we not... We're not doing doors yet, are we? Nope. Nope, that's not... There we go. And the traders left. We just barely squeaked that in. Did we never make buckets? I requested buckets. I specifically requested buckets. What else even fall under buckets? We have buckets. Oh, but are they all full? They're all full of milk! Okay, we need to be making cheese. Make cheese. That's gonna happen one at a time. As long as we have a milk. If there's a milk, make a cheese. And then we'll make some more buckets as well. Make 10 more buckets, why not? Okay. Look, we have meals showing up here. We have finished goods showing up here. I think we need to plan out some more spaces. Right, so we have carpenters, we have wood and carpenters. And then it's just not going anywhere. They're just living in the shops for now, I think. Yeah, there's all right there. We could have that be over here. Like furniture and stuff, that's still pretty close to being central. This is like our main path downwards, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna fill up this space. There. Sure. Oh, whatever. I mean, like for wooden furniture specifically, like barrels and bins and beds and junk, we'll all go here. Right, that should be fine. And then for rock stuff, Maybe that comes down here, or maybe up here. Whoops. Could also be like back here. So we're talking like probably like jugs eventually, tables and chairs and doors. So this is going to be a pretty big one too. And like that's our way down. Let's say our path continues up this way. And then this will kind of be our... something like this. Why not? And then like this whole, not this whole space, but like a fair chunk of it. Like up to here. Through here, right? We'll start with that. And I want to say that we had more miners show up. We already have 2 legendary miners. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna let them dig all of this. And then we might be hitting spring, just like any minute now. These will be disassembled at some point, maybe. There's still some stuff in here. This has been very peaceful so far. I guess I'm glad we didn't go to like an Untamed Wild or something. Because I have not been paying attention to what's been going on out there. We have warthogs. Warthogs have shown up a couple times. There's just gonna be wild magma crabs around because we have an open volcano situation. So that's cool. We have no seeds for our underground farm. We should have, like, I usually like having an above ground farm as well. So I want to do that, but I want to secure this area first. Because right now it's just open field, essentially. Always fun to suddenly experience lag and be like, why? Then you go to the surface and the whole place is on fire. I'm half expecting that with our volcano at some point. One thing I noticed with this volcano, if I go up instead of down, is like it's open on one side much lower than the other side. Like this is the top of the mountain, and here it's like it's sealed on this side, but open on this side. So if we have a situation where the volcano erupts, it's all gonna go like immediately off the map, which I'm really not upset about, because I know that that can be a holding thing. But right now it's a good 5 levels below the lip. So we'll see if anything changes, but the volcano seems okay. Badger has stolen 3 limes. Don't think I knew volcanoes erupt. I don't think they erupt in like the technical sense. There's some, I don't even know if it's intentional, but I know that the level of magma in a volcanic column like that, I know that it can fluctuate a little bit. So it's not like the game goes, let's have an eruption now, but there are situations where now there's a little bit more magma in there and it's spilling out, and that's an eruption, right? Never seen a volcano erupt, but I've poked a few holes in some and watched it drain off the map and can confirm, having checked an adventure, it does just keep flowing. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever checked on magma flows in adventure mode like that. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? We could make a whole dang lava flow. Okay, everyone's working. Swordsdorf visiting. Cool. Still wishing we had some of our wood show up in here. Ooh. Yeah, heck yeah. You want to soldier? You can soldier. This is for furniture. This is for wooden furniture. I could even set it up like that, right? I could just say all furniture that's made of wood. Right? So then you're gonna be furniture of the wooden variety. All types, as long as they're wood. Right? And then this is gonna be for stone furniture. Never actually split things up like that before. You are furniture of stone. Oh no, that's this button and this button. Yes. Cool. I mean, we got a start here, and we're about to hit spring. So if you weren't here at the start of the stream, which no one was, so I know you weren't, but the plan with this set of streams, I guess, is I want to do I want to do a hybrid Fortress adventure mode thing. So the plan is we're gonna do a year of Fortress, and then every spring we're gonna have an adventure. And we're gonna have an adventure that's like tied to this fortress in particular. So I think like for the first one, I think we're gonna just be a hearth person of this fortress, and we're gonna take like an official hearth person quest and see if we can do whatever it is that this fortress needs. As far as, you know, like the whatever they say they need. but that's the idea. So it's we're gonna hit spring just here in a few minutes, and then at that point I'm gonna save. In the next stream we're gonna do an adventure. And then someone wants to be a bard for us already. We have nothing here. This is the least eventful fortress I've ever had, and it is already attracting residents like this, which is kind of wild. People just want to live that kobold life, I guess. So yeah, I think that's a nice little spot to wrap up at. This is usually when I end a stream anyway, so that's cool. I mean, I'd move in with a bunch of kobolds if that was an option. True. I would too. Something that I personally really appreciate about this mod, it mentioned it in the workshop thing itself. Why can't I'm looking for Gra. I want to find our leader here. Our caravan leader is a female kobold whose lover is Laros. She's also she's like our female. I think she's our trader, or she's a person with a broker skill. But like, this fortress is already run by lesbians, just out the get-go, which I think is a really good sign. So I'm excited about that. It's just going to be a bunch of gay lizards in a hole in the ground, and I am so cool with that. And look at our fortress already. We've already got this really funky looking fortress, and we've only built like a third of what we need to do. Scientifically accurate kobold society. Yeah, exactly. They're all just clones of each other. But yeah, like I can already see kind of a plan for where we can go forward from here. Most of this stuff is going to get retired as we move it out. But I think having like a sentry tower kind of a situation here, like our military situation here, and then this can be the path into our fortress and have it guarded on both sides even. That would be kind of cool. And then this is like our big main thoroughfare. Maybe this goes over to the lava at some point. Like how far below are we in the lip? We could, from here, we could go up like 3 levels and be above the magma. We could have like a viewing area of the volcano tube itself. Maybe that's like if we do like like nobles' quarters. Maybe they'll like have glass walls overlooking the volcano. I think that would be cool. We're gonna have a lot of glass. We have so much sand, and we have a volcano, so glass is gonna happen for sure. I actually don't know if we have clay. I don't know that I've seen clay yet. If we see clay, then we're gonna do clay stuff as well. Where do we find kaolinite? If we can do porcelain, that would be amazing. Magma powered porcelain is so good. We have food going in a very basic sense. We have wood crafting, we have mechanics, and we have masonry. We have a noble's quarters, a noble's quarters sitting here, in the middle, and then we have some crafting going here. I think we got a good start here. You've convinced me. I'm using that designer for my wiggly tunnels in the future. Excellent. Well, this was my first real go at it, so I'm glad it worked. Even in previous iterations of this door, like the DF hack tool, were a little bit more cumbersome than that. Like that's really, really nice. That's like, I'm surprised at how nice, not how nice, but like how simple that is. Like it's usable. It's very usable, and I'm all about that. So yeah, here we are. We're good. I'll let it go just a tiny bit further. But I'm even gonna say, maybe I'll make like a duplicate save. Before retire 1. Just in case. but then we're gonna retire this fortress, and then next stream, which is gonna happen on Monday, because I'll be out of town this weekend, but going to retire for the time being and save to this timeline? Which one is this in this case? Oh, can I not? Can I give up? Oh, it won't let me actually stop. Let's just do this. Unless I broke it. There we go. Okay. So, come by on Monday, and we're going to start a Kobold Adventurer. We're going to go on an adventure from this fortress, see if we can do something helpful for our fortress. Maybe kill a monster that's nearby, or I don't know, find a dragon. Long-term goal, I think we need domesticated dragons. I think we need to make some, I think if we're kobolds, I think we need to make some dragon friends. And I think part of that's going to come from adventure mode. I think we're going to find a dragon? Because you couldn't really, like... Can you trap things in adventure mode? Like, could I put a dragon in a cage in adventure mode? I don't know that you can. I'll look into what the options are there, but that would be cool. I went to, not to my knowledge, I don't know exactly how that would work. Maybe when the build menu is back in adventure mode, maybe we could like build a cage trap. Or if you drag one to a fortress that has active cage traps, yeah, we'll just kite it. Kite a dragon across a landscape to a fortress. That sounds sufficiently Dwarf Fortressy. But yeah, then we could like trap it in the cage, and you can pick up the cage. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So maybe we make a little outpost fort near a dragon. Like we will find a dragon cave and build a little fort there that's just like a bunch of cage traps, and then lure the dragon to it and then catch it, and then we can drag the cage back and then start domesticating dragons. That's like a long-term goal, right? But I think that's kind of where I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cool. Confirmed, riding minecarts is functional, perfect, and lever pulling. I definitely want to get minecarts going in this fortress. Because if we're making like this big, sprawling, serpentine fortress situation, I think minecarts are going to have to be involved. And minecarts are fun. I like minecarts, so that'll be fun too. It's really fun until you watch both your legs snap in a single frame. That's also Dwarf Fortress. That's also fun. That's capital F fun. I was doing a test adventure just the other day, even in this world, and I took like we have warthog people. We have a warthog person option in the menu thing, but I was a warthog person, and I gave myself like all the best gear, all the best stats for fighting, and then got like I walked into a creature's lair and got gored through the head before I even had a chance to do anything. Just died in one frame. It was cool. Anyway, I'm glad that was just a test. I'm gonna wrap up here. I'll be back on Monday, same time, Monday and Thursday of next week, and then I think Saturday of next week as well. But we might toss in like another game in addition to Dwarf Fortress at some point. Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by Rain. Rain, please Rain. I am so ready for rain. But also by viewers like you, hanging out here with me and clicking on buttons down there and lurking and watching VODs and do the Discord thing. Like, those are the showers that I'm looking forward to right now. So I do appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Yeah, and have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And I hope you stay kind.